implying that he feels like Shitty was sent up there, and he doesn't really say too much. What are your thoughts on what he implied on this interview?
Well, I mean, you can't ignore the fact that it was conversation. You know what I'm saying? And I think Black Sam, he still don't want to. He don't want to accept the fact that that situation was kind of brought on. You know what I'm saying? By that conversation, right? You know, one thing I don't never embrace from nobody is putting a snitch jacket on a motherfucker. I think if dude would have had a snitch jacket in the paperwork they said they had on him, it would have been out long before he got found guilty at trial. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I think him and the nigga Cowboy is in denial that the two other niggas that got shot in the parking lot told them this is what the conversation that went on. You know what I'm saying? So,
So and I hear you, man, and definitely I hear where you coming from, right? But I kind of agree with Sam. Like, if the conversation went the way that everybody's saying it went, that he wasn't really on no malicious shit, saying like bitch ass
no,
nigga.
nigga, it was a malicious comment. You call a nigga a snitch. Nigga, this
But I'm.
gang banging. Like, nigga, you can't call a nigga no snitch and think he ain't gonna come back. Not when you fucking with a shooter.
But is there a
And
difference between?
we correction, a killer. Cause if he was just been a shooter, he'd have got out from the alley. That man, nigga, show you what a killer does. Whenever you
Mm,
see a motherfucker walk up, neutralize, turn around, secure the scene, bang, bang, double back, stand over. That's a killer. A shooter would have just got out from the alley.
okay, hold on. Is there a difference between calling a man a snitch and saying, "Hold on, you got some questionable things that you need to clear up before you can
No.
come through the hood"?
No, yeah, nigga, you called him a snitch.
So you can't even tell a nigga that he got
Nigga,
something
you
on.
if a nigga come tell me Luce Cannon's a snitch, I'ma say what a word. Okay, when I see Luce Cannon, I'm not gonna say, hey my nigga, you got some shit you gotta clear up, cause that's telling him that what that man told me, I'm standing with it. I'ma say Luce. The nigga whoop de whoop tried to tell me boom, boom, boom. I asked you for the work. Nigga ain't got no work. So this what he running around here popping.
Okay, that makes sense. Go
I,
ahead, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, I gotta agree with Wack. You can't put that jacket on somebody. Once you put that jacket on me, I gotta get on
And
you. I
that
gotta
nigga
end.
had the hood, his voice,
No
bro, that
further.
shit would have got, listen, either way it go, if that would have got around the neighborhood and that conversation happened right there, Luke, what was gonna be, what type of, how
No,
much
that's
time he had?
no, that's the death sentence. You get what I'm
The
saying?
death sentence. You know what I'm saying? It's a death
Under
sentence.
no
It's real shit.
circumstance. Under
And
no
I don't
circumstance.
believe, I'm gonna be real, I don't believe um that he was sent up there to do something to Nipsey. Because if that's the case, his first entry would have been to do something to Nipsey. Right? Do I believe maybe it was some phone calls or whatever, something might have happened, a phone call to where some motherfuckers might have knew something was gonna go on? Yeah, because I what the shit I know Loose Cannon got, right? But you know, that's just a nigga like, yo, nigga, this nigga just whoop whoop, I'm finna boom boom knock this nigga down. Right? That's conversation. It happens. So now falls, well, if you was that to Nipsey, why you didn't alert him? Why would your FaceTime be the loose cannon? Cause you knew it was coming, cause you called prior to it happening, cause the nigga didn't call and told you what they was gonna do, right? Black Sam is kind of letting motherfuckers know it's a lot of fake love narratives around here. He been seeing I'm exposed. Niggas ain't done. When niggas see you put up a text thread that's 38 days after your brother's death, right? Saying, Wack, take these contracts. Here go the contracts for me and Nip to go at their estate for 30%. And they got Nipsey name, Steve Lobel name, and Eugene Big U name on the motherfucker. Niggas ain't stupid and pull up on me. I got some more shit too. Nigga, Wack is telling you, look, bro, you wanted me to go at the estate. I told you no. You wanted me to release them tapes that boy got over there. I told you no. Right? So all this Love, love, love. You was the nigga that was jealous that he had Khaled in the hood. If a nigga like Nipsey then brought DJ Khaled, one of the biggest DJs that does these compilations, to the 60s as an artist. Motherfucker, you pull up to show strength and support. You don't go over there and bring motherfucking fear, conflict, and confusion to that because you taking away for who the fuck Nip's supposed to be. So now instead of Khaled saying, yo, Nip, you showed me mad love, I'll fuck with you. I'm gonna put you on this next song with Beyonce, nigga, or Jay-Z or something. Khaled returns back to Miami, nigga. Damn, that nigga almost had me. I damn near lost my life fucking with that nigga.
Facts.
See what I'm saying? Dipsey was beginning to get the popularity vote. You got to look at it. Dude, I had some OG 6-0s call me and warn me years ago and said, Wack, we know you mean well, but know this. Everything you do, everything he see you do, everything you help him do is bringing more jealousy and envy in him. I said, what you mean? Because he felt like he's supposed to be able to do what you doing. I'm like, well, I'm trying to teach the nigga and show the nigga, introduce the nigga. Nah, Wack, he felt like he from rolling 60s and you from where you from, and he's supposed to be bigger than you. See, I don't understand that concept of building another brother, right? It ain't about where you from, it's about where you at with it. 90% of the people I do business with that look like us ain't from nowhere, but they the plug, right? So, you know, it went from Big U coming to me and Game telling us he got this artist, could we help him with him? And we doing our due diligence and helping them get their first deal, taking him out on tours, and Game putting him on a bunch of the mixtapes and shit he had. Two is like, shit, hey Nipsey, we want to talk to you. Big U like, well, I'm over here, yeah, that's cool, but we want to talk to him. You know what I'm saying? Like on some real shit.
When
So you
everybody
notice,
started checking in, they
yeah,
was
you
coming
know,
in there.
they coming in Nip. So he
And
felt
see,
like he losing the he lose and look, you wasn't losing it. Nigga, you know how much strength that shows when your homies under you are becoming strong as you? That's what
mm,
this shit is about. See, I never came from the shot caller method of things, YA juvenile hall, even on the yard. I came from the teacher student method of things. See, if the teacher teach the students to become teachers, then the teacher, it never stops. The shot caller shit, you knock the head off, the body gonna fall. That's the bully shit. Everybody around you scared of you. So soon as you fall, it's like, damn, who's these niggas? This nigga that then took this nigga down. They scared of them too. You ain't taught them what to do and how to do it. And that's what Nip, when he did that song talking about Big U, was letting niggas know, like, nigga, who the fuck are you? Yeah, you made a call or two, but nigga, you wasn't walking down Sunset 2 o'clock in the morning. Nip for one of the most hated Crip street gangs in motherfucking LA County. I met the nigga in front of the Saddle Ranch 2:30 in the morning, walking down the fucking Sunset with a backpack, walked up on me in a burgundy Benz and said, what's up, homie? I'm neighborhood Nip Hustle. I'm a rapper for Rolling 60s, and I'm out here hustling. If you could donate something, I got some dope music. Nigga, even if I hated the niggas, I was like, nigga, I gotta respect the nigga grind. Big U wasn't
Big
with him. I didn't see nobody. I saw him with a backpack.
Big U was supposed to, you know what I'm saying, push the brand. If Nipsey win, we all win. He wanted to keep him in some in pocket type shit.
Yeah,
That
he
ain't no real
wanted that.
boss.
Yeah, yeah, he wanted to
That
do
Yeah.
ain't
it.
that ain't solid.
And I knew that. So what I did, the next phase 2 after the game tour, getting them the deal, they got the deal. I went to New York and built the bridge back for West Coast niggas to get New York radio. I did it through K Slate. So we had Hot 97, which was the #1 radio station in the US, and we had Shea 45, which was satellite radio, right? And I had K Slate hosting niggas mixtapes, and we had all the strip club DJ Robbie Rob, all of them. That K Slate blasted it out there, burning. So we brought Nip to Big U, like, can we get Nip over there? Nip, YG, G Malone, Stacey Adams, J Rock, Kendrick Lamar, all these niggas first time touching New York radio was through Wack 100. It's a fact. So we brought Nip about 4 times, right? So in the process of that, Big U and Nip fell out,
What was your
right?
relationship with Big U at that time?
Me and Big U was solid.
Brothers.
I know more than the '60s know. I
So how
know
that
shit
work?
they don't know because it was my living room that he come to when he couldn't go to them because it was about them.
How you cool with Big U and Big U hating on Nip at that time
You
and you
missing
putting
the
Nip out?
point. You missing the point. At that time, wasn't no hate. Nip was passes was through Big U, right? That's how he was getting all the plugs because it was me and Big U calling me, and I'm pushing the buttons for him. So after we did all that, K Slade did all that. He went up there 4 5 times, Shade 45, Slade burning this nigga's records and all this shit. And this is when he catching the flack for they calling him a fake Snoop Dogg at the time. So we going even harder, right, to bang, his style of lyrics and his music across these niggas' heads to make them respect him in New York. Big U get into it with the nigga at down there at the lot, right? They had a squabble. This when Sam come out, boom, 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 right? So
Right.
maybe about a month after that, I get a call from Slay. Slay don't know none of this shit going on. Slay said, Wack, man, I'm working on my compilation. I need a verse from Nip, right? So I reached the Big U, Big U, man, Slay calling in for a verse from Nip. He like, man, this nigga. I said, look, bro, I know y'all got y'all shit going on. Reach to him, tell him it's for Slay.
Oh,
What you
mama.
niggas got going on ain't got nothing to do with Slay. He still gonna need Slay. We don't want to disrespect Slay. Slay did what he's supposed to do. He overdid it. For Nip got the most passage out of every artist we pumped that way, 4 5 times. So
Slang has that.
so now we don't get no response. So now I'm mad, right? So I'm hearing Nipsey mad at me, and I'm sitting worried back, well, nigga, I'm mad at you, right? So we don't even talk till one day we pull up at Platinum on Melrose together, right? He by himself, I'm by myself. He jump out, Wack, I need to holler. Yeah, I need to holler at you too, nigga. He said, Wack, you be in 6-0 business. I said, nigga, I ain't in 6-0 business. The business I'm in with 6-0 help the 6-0. He said, well, what's this shit with you? Would you got an issue about me getting into it with Big U? I don't give a fuck about you getting into it with Big U. My issue is Slate reached for that verse. You niggas get to Slate through this power rule. You been up there 4 5 times. He reached for a verse and now he on hold because what the fuck you got going on with Big U? And we trying to keep business going. That nigga said on Neighborhood Crib, you right, get Slay on the phone. I called Slay right there. He talked to Slay. He told Slay, this ain't on Wack. I wasn't fucking with nobody fucking with Big U, but you shouldn't have had nothing to do with that. You showed me extreme love. So I'm here with Wack right now. I'm letting you know we gonna clear that up. Me and Wack gonna stay communicating. We gonna get that done. And that's how that works.
Oh, it's been tension.
And from
For
that point
years.
on, from that point on, me and Nip used to holler maybe once or twice a month. He'd call me mostly about J Rock because J Rock worked for me. I brought him in the game situation, and he just really was trying to understand some of J Rock ways and shit like that. And other than that, that's just all that was. Me and Nip never had no direct issues. We never had no direct issues. His problem with me was he knew I was with Big U. So he like, well, fuck anything with Big U. My problem with him was, nigga, how the fuck you gonna deny Slay this verse and like my nigga, I'm pumping West Coast shit that way, and the little shit he do ask for, we gotta provide it. What you and Big U got going on shouldn't cross over to what the fuck Slay done did for you in New York.
Mm, no,
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
real. No, you got to
Yeah.
stand on business. Like
Yeah.
we
So
know you
once
got
we was
something.
able to holler 1-on-1, he like, Wack, you know what? You right, nigga. You all the way right. He said, cause you niggas did, you niggas did a whole lot for me. Man, we put that nigga in layouts and straight studding, had that nigga spinning in all the New York clubs. Hot 97 is hitting this nigga record. Slate spinning this shit on satellite radio. The nigga was Nipsey the fuck out in New
Hey,
York.
tell them how that all the information that you used to get the 60 business came from Big U.
Everything. Nigga, I can say shit that'll fuck the whole everything. I watched Big U. Let me tell you something. We got into it the first time. Because I fuck with S Mac and Big D, right? For some reason, he got something against Big D. I don't know what it is. He could never tell me what it is. But Big D at the time was trying to open up some type of fish store on Slauson. And Big U, I didn't realize nothing about this shit he had going on. Had somebody inside the city council, whatever. Big D was trying to get certain permits, and I bet when Big D hear this, it's gonna fuck him up. He was delaying and causing problems with the niggas getting his permits to get certain shit cleared at his fish market, right? So one day, we see Big D at the Simply Wholesome, right? And he jump out like it's all love. And my light went on that day. I said, bro, I thought you don't. What's the issue, bro? Oh man, I ain't gonna let a nigga know what it is and what it ain't, right? So what he would do is other shit that I knew about. He would lie to me like Big D behind that. He behind that. So since he playing dumb, I'm playing dumb. You know that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole lot that went on over there. You know what I'm saying? I made that nigga look bigger than what he was because the shit by the time he got over there, what he was presenting to his people, where he looked like he was the one, everything would have came from my end. They just didn't know it. Like when I started telling Luce certain shit, I fuck Luce up. I'm like, bro,
Mm-hmm.
nigga, boom, 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 and boom, 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 and then I'm like, bro, all that come from this end. When any heat came, he disappeared in my living room.
It sounded like
Quick.
he knew you was gonna stand no business. You was in his corner. I ain't gonna lie, for sure, for sure.
I mean, bro, nobody knew who he was. Like they would leave him outside. He was just he didn't have the entertainment shit. S Mac gave him a few plugs. I gave him a gang of plugs. Everywhere we went and took it, we walk in, yo, boom, 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 this boom, boom, boom. We part of the table, he family, and boom, boom, boom. Then a few niggas like with T.I., the T.I. relationship was a play. Nigga, we put the fake blood press. Okay, Big U, you pull up at the Denny's in Westwood. Boom, you jump out, save the day, and then T.I. gonna be up under you. You regulate that. That's where that come from.
Dead homies.
That's a fact.
So what? How this Black Sam interview gonna shake shit up right now?
Well, that nigga said a whole lot because when cats like me and Luce speak on nigga Big U the one tried to shut down the college shit. Sam ain't said no names, but when he said, everybody wasn't in our corner, niggas tried to shut down the college shit. Niggas said, hold on. That's what they been saying. So it had to be him. And what Sam did strategically, you never heard him one time say, Big U helped us do this. Big U was part of us doing this. Big U was this. He never mentioned his name one way or another. And Big U being who he's supposed to be, right, when it comes to this type of shit, it would have been a mention. But you heard a whole lot of blocking and niggas hating and you gotta ask yourself, well, Big U, if you claiming that's this, that's that, that's this, but then he claiming your name ain't got no significance in nothing they was doing, and you got Wack and Luce over there claiming, nigga, you was the reason why that shutdown happened. He tried to line motherfucking Luce up. He sent Luce in to do the motherfucking dirty deed and then turn around and get at Caddick like he finna check Luce. He don't know what he doing. That's the
Man,
play.
hmm and
See, I
mother,
didn't know Luce was on the speakerphone when I called Big U and got at him about this weird ass studio shit. And because he was on the speakerphone, he felt some kind of way because his homies heard how I got at him. I had no idea they heard that shit until he told me. But like I said, like, bro, nigga, you couldn't pay your mortgage, nigga. When your kid was looking at 20 years in jail, nigga, we foot that bill for them attorneys and went and made sure that got right. Nigga, when they took your kid because you beat him half to death, the first 6 months you got out of jail in 2004, nigga, that bail and that other attorney bill come from the Damu side, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, we know you. Like, when you come to us talking about 4, 5 of your homies just whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop and y'all whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop and y'all lacking whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop, nigga, we not finna look at you like that because we know what you coming to us for.
so let
Now,
me ask you.
Keita Rock is another animal. That's another kind of rolling 60, another kind of OG. Total opposite of that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Rock come from the trenches. He can operate as a boss. He can operate as a foot soldier and everything in between. So that's a different type of respect when you dealing with a nigga like Rock. That's why me and Rock get along so well. But bro, it's like a facade, my nigga. Like that's why I be like, come on, bro. You know what it is and know what it ain't. Knock that shit off, bro.
He,
So let me
he
ask you this
did for
way.
nothing.
Let me ask you this way. It, I know that you know what I mean. You've been willing to sit down with Brick Baby as of lately, and you know,
I ain't been willing to do shit. Luce Canada asked me to do that.
oh, okay, okay. So, and that's kind of what I was getting to. You know what I mean? Like, are we seeing a different side of Wack? Is Wack softening up? Is he, you know what I'm saying, open to
No,
being
I got a
frank?
call. I got a call. They was finna get him out the way. I got a real
Oh,
reckless phone call to my phone. They was finna get him out the way. He was down in Florida, right? If this call would have happened, he'd have been sitting in California. You know, that's his business. I don't know what's going on with that. But I am a West Coast nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know, I ain't with that. I ain't with nobody doing something to none of us, and we coming back on the motherfucking Delta flight in the cargo area, right? Especially if it ain't us doing it to us. If we got our own issue, we got our own issue. So I called and woke the nigga up and told him to get up. Actually, today I get the phone call from where the real origin of where it comes from. By the time it get to me, it's down on the lower level, right? So Brick need to chill out. He got some whole other shit going on, right? Baby, I just get that call a couple hours ago. Them niggas called me. These niggas is from a whole nother thing. I said, bro, he said, Wack, you know, we was feeling some kind of way. What you mean? Bro, you know the move on the whoop whoop that with y'all. I said, I get the call from, he said, yeah, we just figured out that another nigga told that nigga they hit you like that, right? Because when I get the call, I'm going to keep it real. A nigga called me hot on my phone. So in my head, I just seen how them people play in that courtroom. You can say, nah, homie, no go. And they'll say no go is a code for go. Trying to book you on a conspiracy. So what I did when I
oh,
told a nigga no go, I thought about it for a couple minutes. Loose. This when I was moving through that back route trying to get back that
Of
day,
course.
right? I said, man, why would this nigga call me this hot on my phone, talking this type of shit? And I said, you know
I was
what, Wack,
thinking
go
that.
ahead on and really clean it up. So the cleanup is me contacting him directly. Hey, look, nigga, this the call I just got. You need to whoop. So if them people's over there playing in any kind of way, trying to line me up, that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. So later on, Luce hit me like, yo, Wack, man, you know, cause I'm telling Luce, we about to move in a whole nother direction in business alone to where we ain't gonna be paying attention to this kind of shit. Our next movement is first we had to expose us. Now we gonna kill them with success. We gonna let you read about these communities we building, these companies we launching. We'll let you look at us in the billboard in your neighborhood with suits. We going this way. He said, all right, Wack, then fuck it. You
Uh,
already gave Brick Baby a heads up. Let's clear the air with him. Since we both had an issue, reach out to Adam, try to make it happen. So that's where that came from. He didn't
yeah,
show
I
up for
asked him
whatever.
to. Wack
He asked
Wack
me
told
to.
me when I asked him, Wack said fuck no. Then I
That
asked him
don't do
again.
nothing. Me
He
having
said fuck
a
no.
thing with Brick Baby does nothing for me. That does something for him. And I ain't got no problem with that. Because if I'm stepping out of the space, we need to leave other people in that space, right? On some real shit. When we talking West Coast shit, I can't be stubborn, okay? No Jumper is the biggest platform we got for our people on the West. Wack, if you're going to be stepping out of it because you got other business to handle, you got to keep that empowered so we got somebody there to keep opening the door for our people. So if I got to swallow my pride and ego for the betterment of the movement, over here, you gotta remember, nigga, that last table, Wack was one of the main motherfuckers helped set that table. The red side, Wack, Wackos, niggas like that, top dogs, you know, Blue from Insane, Deco from 8-9 East Coast, you know, the list go on, niggas that was at that table, right? To keep the shit the
real,
way it
real.
was for like a good 15-year run. So I'm like, nigga, I'm not gonna be selfish when it comes to what this is because I'm going to another mountain. What the fuck am I leaving down here? Wack, you can't leave it in shambles. So go head on. Loose talking to me. I'm like, you know what, Loose, fuck it. We clear the air. And for whatever reason, he had the peer pressure coming at him, and the nigga didn't show up. So that was on him.
He fumbled the ball.
No,
Yeah, I was
he
on
didn't.
him.
He was just he knew that he thought me and Wack was gonna go on there and do something.
He said
Definitely
that.
wasn't gonna do that. I wouldn't disrespect Adam like that. Wouldn't have made
Ooh.
no
All
sense.
right. So, I mean, is there any chance of y'all sitting down in the future and complete that interview?
Well, I move my own rules, right? I'm the last nigga through the door on my function. I'm always make sure my people get in first. Cause if I walk through the door, ain't no guarantee they ain't gonna close the door on them.
Right,
So
right.
if one of his stipulations was his homies don't want him meeting with Luce, so I don't understand that. When you can't meet with Luce was 6-0. You should really want to clear it up for him. Y'all from the same neighborhood. I'm from the other side. You can't want to clear it up with me and not want to clear it up with your own people.
There's something fishy about that.
Yeah,
You know,
so
and we finna get up out of here, man. We respect your time, man. And you getting on here, man, chopping it up with us, man. Um, it was another question I wanted to ask you. Oh, damn, it just slipped my mind that quickly. Damn. The brick baby. You said no, there's no reason to sit down with him again. Oh, you said that you may be stepping away and you want to make sure that it's left in good hands, man. Tell us more about that because I've heard you say that line a couple of times on live, man. What is the stepping away thing, man? Can you tell us a little bit about that?
well, I got a diaper company and we already on Amazon, but I got contracts in the Middle East with 8 countries with a distribution factory. We got to build in Bahrain, um, Congo, and Nigeria. These are contracts with the government. Nick Cannon got a call 2 months ago from Walmart Direct because they saw the incredible thing, and he like, yeah, I can come take all those meetings. I'm a brand ambassador, so I wasn't expecting to hit Walmart and on the worldwide region to like 2026, but it looks like it's going to happen before the end of the year. So I got obligations to go over here, build factories. I got to learn. I gotta learn the business overseas. Albania, they're about to go up with casinos. They're gonna employ me as I'm gonna be the one over their whole entertainment department. So I'm gonna be there, and we also have the Global Hip Hop Authority, which is a big app and a big event that's launching next month on the app, but it's launching 2025 week-long events. It's gonna be the magnitude of Coachella. They're giving away millions of dollars. The Sphere's rented out. So I'm a 5% owner in that, but I got a position in that to where I got obligations to that. So, and on top of that, me and Luce just brought uh, uh, 28 acres of land in the South, and we looking on closing on 32 acres of land in Nevada to start building 100 tiny homes, rent or what we call rent control community smart homes for tiny homes. So with all this shit going on, it's like it's transitioning. The odds of me having time to continue to do that is slim to none. So I got either empower or get somebody else that can sit in that seat so they can keep opening the doors, my nigga. Just because I'm going somewhere else don't mean I can't leave the shit void. This dude's in debt to those before me. I gotta remain a stronger one for the ones that follow. That's just what's in me, bro, coming up as who I am. You know what I'm saying? So it's a whole lot of shit finna go on. Lot of shit. On top of
Well,
that, I still have my music obligations to the few artists that's with me.
Okay. And then I
Yeah.
know that I've been following you in your story on Instagram, man, before you had lost the page, man. I know you was building the Wack 100 show. Man, can you tell us a little bit about that, the future of the 100 show?
But what was great about it is that the the Global Hip Hop Authority is designed and targeted up and coming artists. So I'm gonna be able to transfer even what you're doing right now. I'm going to be able to transfer you to that platform where it ain't
Right.
censored, you're getting paid, all that. I also got a deal working with Birdman because I'm like, okay, let me plant as many seeds as possible. So niggas can't say, nigga, Wack, you came in, did this, did that. created this. You done got out of here on us. You in Forbes. You don't know us no more, right? I don't never want that to be there like that. So I'm working something with Birdman where I can open up a division of Cash Money that's just dedicated straight to podcasts, right? Where he's creating budgets
Okay.
and he's gonna help pump talent and utilize his teams to go out and get ad revenue and brand deals and that type of shit. So those between the global hip hop agency, No Jumper, and that umbrella I'm trying to get Birdman allow me to do, I figure if I could put, you know, 10 people throughout those 3 or 4 situations, I planted enough seeds, bro, to where if a nigga call me, yo, Wack, we trying to do this, just because I'm not there to do it, I can call one of y'all to get that door open and get them started.
And would this all be under the Cash Money West imprint?
That definitely be up on the Cash Money West. Whatever I do, Birdman's gonna require that I oversee it. He's just gonna provide the funding and provide the resources I need. Other than that, it's on me to oversee it. So I'm gonna still have to, in some sense, be involved. But like I don't want to get a call like Wack. We trying to get to No Jumper Wack. We trying to get our campaign going, and I ain't left nobody in places to help a nigga with a campaign because I got some other shit going on, and I don't want to turn my back on the people. You know what I'm saying? Even though what I'm doing, I'm gonna do something else for the people on the Credible Diaper side, right? Because we sponsoring kids and we growing our kids from the diaper all the way to the college grad thing. That's where the incredible communities is coming into play. Because a lot of us, we was just fucked up because we lived in a fucked up place. So if I can sponsor children and say, yo, we want to sponsor your kid all the way up and monitor their growth and their schooling and make sure they're in great areas and great environments. And I can look up and be like, okay, this kid is excelling in science. He's excelling in math. He's excelling in this. All right, we're going to sponsor him, send him to these colleges. And I can sit down with my corporate team and say, we got 60 grads happening in the next 2 years. And they said, well, based upon that, we can grow the company and open up another 2 warehouses. And those incredible kids that we grew from the diaper on up, who we didn't pay for all their room and board and colleges and shit, they can graduate not to a debt, right? But graduate to a 6-figure job for incredible diapers. That's my vision, right? Hopefully I can be around for phase 1 of it. But I'm trying to create some generational wealth, something that's gonna get bigger than me. So that's really what I'm on. So I'm going somewhere else with it. I'm just want to leave some of y'all down here to, help the people that's coming in behind y'all. And then hopefully y'all look at me and say, yo, Wack, I got an idea. I got a prototype of this. Can you help me out? Y'all can see, yo, Wack used this to get to this, to get to that, to get to this. Now he over here. So now reach the Wack. Wack, I've been doing this, my nigga. I got a prototype to do this. Can you help us out? Can we partner? I'll look at it and let me empower that and pull you up here now.
That's 100, Wack. Hey, before you get up out of here, let me ask you one last question, bro. What is this shit Flacco talking about? You and Ray J finna get Rico and all that weird shit.
I don't know. We've been having a first it was a state civil RICO from the cameraman. I think the state kicked it out.
That
And
shit for
then
real.
now it's a federal civil RICO. I think dude loses his mind. He even named that nigga named the Kardashian, Snoop Dogg, and he named all kind of people. So this the little cameraman, used to work for Ray J. And I guess back when he was doing Scooty bikes, I don't know, maybe he got mad. I don't know, but he been filed in. First, he filed a state civil RICO. I guess the courts kicked it out. And now he filed a federal civil RICO. Now, here go the funny part, right?
It's civil. What the fuck?
Civil mean
Now,
not criminal.
no, this is what they're leaving out because they saying Whack 100 and RICO was the clickbait. So this was funny. I'm just the manager on record. That's why you see his mother, Sonia Norwood, down there. She's manager on record, right? We
Hold on.
don't we don't even we're not even on the corporation.
We got to slow it down for the goofy niggas in the back. When you say manager on record for the corporation, he's talking about corporations. He's talking about LLCs. He's talking about who's listed on the corporations as
Yeah.
managers in the business. Go ahead, Wayne.
Yeah. So when you go do civil cases, whoever's tied to the corporation are tied to the owner of the corporation. You name all these people in your civil suit, right? So the funny part about it is the Scooty Bike Company got sold 5 years ago, and as y'all see, he sold Raycon for 75 million a year ago. So dude is filing civil suits on companies for 1% ownership because he was the cameraman at a $200 rate, and he's mad that Ray J only used him for 2 weeks instead of 4 weeks. This is his gripe and complaint. So I'm trying to understand, well, who are you suing? Because Ray J don't even own the companies no more. They've been sold. But if I wanted to, Demon Time, I could go file a civil RICO on Demon Time Exotics and just put whatever complaint and then generate a case number.
Yeah, because they gotta investigate, they gotta follow up. If you put in the proper processes, they gotta do their job.
Yeah, anybody can file it, but if you look at it, it's a civil RICO.
Man, you know how many emails, DMs, and calls I got about this, and I keep telling them, bro, y'all hear the word RICO and y'all get turned up, but it's civil. That's the word you need to pay attention to.
Yeah,
It's not
yeah,
criminal, it's
yeah.
civil. So when y'all hear civil, y'all gotta understand. That's like OJ, he won the criminal, but he lost the civil. That's money. That's all that's about. That's a
Yeah,
whole different.
it's never been a criminal case because his complaint is that Ray J only employed him for 2 weeks and not 4 weeks. And so from there, he just went crazy. He a little dude. I remember he a little white dude. I knew he was a little special, but this was fucked up. Ray J gave the nigga the job because he knew he was a little special. So he
Mm,
thought he was looking out for him. And
mm.
it turned around and bit him in the ass. Because at the end of the day, he didn't spend like 10,000 on attorney fees. Because you got to send somebody in there to represent you. You know what I'm saying? So um, that's all that is. But look, bro, they pulled my analytics on Google. This real shit fucked me up. Mentions across the whole platform, all socials. They had academics at 2.8 million, Kai Sinet at 10.4 million, Wack 100 at 15.5 billion. So man, keep mentioning it. I ain't tripping.
Hey, hey, and we appreciate y'all, man. Hey, we appreciate y'all popping in, man, giving y'all insight, man, giving us insight into the business and what you got going on in the Black Sam situation. Luce Cannon, you done tapped in with us, man, today, man. We appreciate y'all, man. Anything y'all want to say before we get up out
I'm
of
gonna
here, though?
tell you this. I will tell you this. Big U will not comment on that Black Sam interview because he know what he really could do. You
Mm,
will not hear no comment about, and I'm hearing people like, yo, dude can't be trusted. So, we did our job with exposing him as much as we could without, you know, overstepping the boundaries of the street politics. So, now, you know, it's theirs up in the air for the people to make their decision. And a lot of people then pulled away from him. So, we're going to sit back and we're going to watch the show and we're going to keep moving.
hey, man, it seemed like people is really starting to see the truth, man. And people start to see through all the politics and the bullshit, man. So I really appreciate y'all, man. Luce Cannon, you got anything to say, bro?
No, everything is facts. Everything came to life. And then once me and Wack get the footage when it comes down to the hard drives and stuff that we waiting for overseas, we're gonna expose that footage regardless.
Yeah, it's coming out regardless. We had a $4 million situation where we had to make a decision. Do we close out on our deal and get our payout, or do we release that and risk them saying we got to hold y'all money to see if a lawsuit gonna come? So we elected to close out, get our money. They said once we pay y'all out and y'all sign off saying we have nothing to do with this hard drive, then we'll send y'all the hard drive. So that's pretty much what the delay was, and that's
So,
closing out this week. So the clock is ticking on that as well.
100.
Facts.
Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Cash Rules Global TV here with Demon Time Exotics. Tap in.
Tap in, tune in, but y'all already know, man, how we get out of here, man. Because to get to this position, man, to have Wack, to have Luce Cannon, man, you know what I mean, to be in this position and get these exclusive insights and these people to pop on here, you got to put in the work. You got to put in work when you tired. You got to get up when you sleepy. You got to work through all of this shit and really get it done, man. But y'all know how we gonna get out of here. We gonna get out of here to that work. That's Oops, man. Tap in, link in the bio. Oops, work. Demon Time Exotics, it's your boy Money, and I'm gone.